stop watching red pill content. Literally, as simple as that. You feel what I'm saying to you? Or at least stop binging on it. Yeah, let me put it like that. Stop binging on red pill content. And the reason I say that is because, A, if I'm being honest, there is some truth in some stuff that I've watched and I do believe in it, you know? But at the same time, as a whole, like, if you get too deep into it, you're going to get lost. You feel what I'm saying to you? You'll get lost quickly. You feel what I'm saying? And when you're on semen retention, again, it allows you to just connect and understand yourself. It's all about you and connecting with you and taking that time to really understand who you are and your powers, you know? Because we're so powerful, you know? Once we put such, I guess, hate on another person or on a type of person, it's like we're taking the power away. We don't even need to do that. All we need to do is understand us. And by understanding us, we're able to detach from things. It's all about detachment. And what Red Pill community does is it kind of puts this sort of image on people, you feel me? And what you've got to recognize is that they're capable of that, but not all of them are that. So don't put them all into the same category, but recognize them for what they are. Be aware of what they're capable of. Be alert, you know? Be alert, but don't label all of them, you know? And, hey, I want to get further into this, but, hey, before I do so, let's get back. Let's get back. What's going on? My name is Christopher Daniels, and I help people to overcome self-sabotage and live a purpose-driven life. And I do that both through mindset coaching and content creation. Yeah, so today we're going to be talking about why you must stop watching red pill content, or at least stop binging on it, you know? First, I want to say welcome to anybody that's new here, and welcome back to anybody that's been here before. You know how it goes already. Literally, yeah, when it comes to the red pill content, yeah, again, a lot of it puts women in a certain light. It gives them a certain image, and it comes across that all of them are the same way, all of them are the same, all of them do the same things, you know? And with that, like, you kind of look at them and say, okay, if women are like that, let me play this game. If women do these things, let me do this. And you're kind of like preparing yourself for this type of women that they show you on these videos, you know? But they're not covering all of them, you know what I'm saying to you? They're covering a certain type of woman. And when they cover that certain type of woman, it makes you look like, all the women are like that. But don't get me wrong, don't be a fool to this either. You gotta be aware. There are some things in there, again, that they say that there is truth to, like female nature. Understanding female nature, still, regardless if you're binging on red pill content or you're watching it, understand that, because that is important to understand. Don't get me wrong. There are bits that they talk about that are important to understand, because if you're not understanding female nature and then you think, okay, cool, you can you can just do your thing anyhow and it's not that. Like, being overly nice, for example, that in itself is not that's not an attractive trait on a male, on anyone, to be honest, because it's manipulative. But that's a story for another day, you know? But with things like that, with like understanding female nature, that's important. But not attaching female nature to how women are in general. Like, separate those things. Like, for example, if you read the book, The Way of a Superior Man, or Way of the Superior Man, however it's titled, literally, it teaches you about female nature, understanding female nature, but at the same time, there's no attachment to that. It's not saying because she's like this, you must see her in this way. It just tells you how she is. You know what I'm saying to you? And in reality, that's all it is. Just knowing how they are. Once you know how they are, then you can do what you need to do with that information, you know? And again, you won't be somebody that's overly nice or overly kind once you know how they are, because you got to tap into yourself and connect with you. But you don't need to be overly nice when you're doing these things where you know who you are, you know, and you understand yourself. So self-development, self-improvement, semen retention, all of these things bring the attention back to you. You don't need to be overly nice, because you connect with yourself. You know who you are. You know what you want. You know what you're after. You know your mission. You know your purpose. You know your drive. You know what you want to create in this world. Yeah, so you're connected to you. So you don't need to put on a false image for anybody to like you or anybody to show you approval. Like, all of these things go away because you're further connected to yourself, you know? And a lot of the stuff in red pill nature is more or less manipulative on some level, you know? It's showing you how to manipulate. If she does this, she doesn't call you, then text like this or do that or do this. It's like surface level things, you know what I'm saying to you? But at the same time, don't get me wrong, women will, like, if you allow them to, they can take advantage, they can do this, they can do that. But at the same time, it's understanding the type of women you're dealing with. And at the same time, understanding female nature, you know? And once you understand these things, yeah, and you're selecting the right type of woman, and also you understand the woman and not expecting things from them, you know, because expectation is another thing that just kills everything, you know. Don't go in there expecting da. You know, you gotta see them for who they are. See them for who they are, you know. They mess up, they do something wrong, they do this, that, the other thing. That's how they are, you know what I'm saying to you? So you gotta know the one that you're with, you gotta understand, you gotta take time to connect with that. But at the same time, I'm saying to you that don't write them off, don't write women off because of that, you know. But first and foremost, the most important thing is you and your mission and you getting your stuff right first. Like, you gotta get your stuff right first before anything else. If your stuff not right, you're gonna go into a situation thinking, okay, cool, I'm with her, I'm gonna connect with her, and you know, that's pedestalization. You don't want to do that. Again, I'm talking about being a nice guy. You don't want to be in that space. But at the same time, a lot of people that aren't the nice guys transition from being a nice guy into the red pill community, and then when they go into the red pill community, because they've been hurt so much by being a nice guy, they think the next thing to do is to be a savage. But that's not the transition. That's not the transition. I mean, like, it seems like a natural one, going from 0 to 100, but no, you don't need to do that. Like, the main thing you need to understand is that the reason why you was treated that way as a nice guy is because you were being inauthentic anyway, you know? You were being inauthentic, not entirely your fault. That's probably just how you were taught to be. You were taught to be nice, you were taught to have manners, you were taught to be kind, you were taught to let ladies go first, And all of these things I'm saying is that when you are taught all these things and you're raised in a certain way, like, you're going to be taken advantage of, you know, and it's not their fault, it's just how it is, you know what I'm saying to you? Because they're more connected to how they are naturally, you know, they're more connected to that side of them, you feel me? And with that, it's like, if you're not connected, then there's a disbalance, you know? And when there is a disbalance, you're going to be treated a certain way, and it's not their fault, you feel me? It's not their fault, it's their nature. Again, when you learn female nature, you'll understand that. But by understanding female nature, then you can make your choice as to, okay, I'm going to deal with this woman or I'm not going to deal with this woman, you know. But real pill community, again, is just more, a lot of that. Not all of it, don't get me wrong, but the majority, the majority just teaching you against it, it teaches you to go against it, teaches you this, you know, just don't like this, don't like you know. And, you know, even that, some of it's just telling you, yeah, man, the information in there, some of it's good, some of it's like gonna send you on the wrong path, but as a whole, I'll say don't binge on it, don't live by it, don't swear by it, don't make it your life, you know. That's what I would say to you, literally, yeah. Don't stress, don't panic, just make your own mind. Don't let the red pill community do it for you, yeah. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of the future videos, and I will see you again shortly, yeah. Blessings.